Hello again, guys. It's the Barbie and the Brute for our third review tonight in Port Arthur, Texas. We experienced the Schooner.
I think it's pronounced Schooner.
Schooner. I call it Schooner, like the glass you drink at the bar. Maybe Schooner.
Call it Schooner.
Anyway, tomato. She's right, as I'm sure. Anyway, it's been open a long time. Seafood, steak restaurant. Denoting our experience. I hate that all of our reviews have a negative connotation, but it's just the experiences that we have had.
You're gonna get what we get.
Yeah, so we just share and trying to bring awareness to these places. If they don't like it, do better. Best I can say. So we go in, Barbie, the Brute, and a +1. We have a +1 in the back seat.
Hooray!
Having dinner before a night out. We're switching a night shift come Monday, so we're needing to stay up, look for something to get something to eat, and have a few drinks. Going into the place, it's a little dated, but not terrible. It's a pretty nice place. We sit down and we have a young lady come and take our order, who's obviously never done it before, I guess. She said she was new her second day on the job, and you could tell. God bless her heart, she tried, but it was definitely challenging. I started off with a dozen oysters on the half shell. They were a little gritty. Not used to that, but overall okay, except for I didn't get any crackers. Who serves oysters on the half shell with no crackers? I mean, that's like a given. You get horseradish, you get cocktail, you get Tabasco, lemon, crackers. I mean, that's kind of the whole setup. But got that rectified. Had the oysters. They were okay overall. They both had a pound of boiled shrimp each, sausage and a potato. I got a ribeye and a lobster tail and a baked potato. Steak cooked to perfection. Cannot say more about that. Very tender, seasoned well, cooked to the right temperature, a nice medium rare. Potato, a little lackluster. I mean, I asked for a loaded potato. I got sour cream, butter, cheese, and that's it. No bacon, no chives, nothing else there. That was a little lackluster, I guess. Lobster tail was delicious. It was cooked as well. It wasn't overcooked. It wasn't too hard or rubbery. Had some nice butter. No cocktail sauce came with the boiled shrimp. That was an extra ask. So that was, I'm going to say she left that out. Maybe being new, being nervous. Somebody was being mean.
No, first of all, I was not. But she brought melted butter for boiled shrimp. And
some people like that. So, I mean, nothing but a crawfish, shrimp.
I was say, typically, though, when you
most
get
people,
shrimp,
it's cocktail
sauce. I was not being mean.
All I can say is she forgot to bring my Blue Moon orange twice, and she let her know about it.
I asked her to grab the orange.
If you could have heard it, you'd probably been scared too.
This is inaccurate information.
This girl's probably going home to cry herself to sleep tonight. I'm just saying.
Not with the tip that we left, and if so, she could wipe her eyes with her dollars.
I mean, she did try. It was. I mean, I remember when I first started off as a server, I had some rough experiences too until I got the flow of it. Maybe that was she was obviously young.
She's young, yeah.
Didn't have a good understanding or feel of the flow of serving tables.
You know, I don't know. I think maybe a little bit was ditzy too. I mean, ordering the drinks was pretty painful. I drink Crown Vanilla and Dr. Pepper, and when places do not have Crown Vanilla, I drink Crown and Dr. Pepper. And she kept insisting, you know, like a shot of Crown and a Dr. Pepper, and I was like, no, you know, tell the bartender a Crown and Dr. Pepper like you would if you ordered a Crown and Coke. And that took a couple of times to sink in.
But it did, and
yeah, it did.
They were
got a Crown and Dr. Pepper.
They were nicely strong, from what I understand.
Yes, they were.
My beer was cold, and once I got the orange, it was tasty. Food overall was good. Can't complain there. Restaurant was clean. Server was just inexperienced. Bless her heart. I think she'll get better with time.
She was very friendly, very nice.
Very intimidated by somebody, and I'm supposed to be the brute. But anyway, it's a good place. If you're ever in Port Arthur, Texas, I would highly recommend checking out the Schooner, whatever.
Schooners.
Worth a visit. Delicious food. There's lots of awards on the wall where they've won best gumbo, best service.
Yeah. It's a good place. The
fine
manager
dining,
was friendly,
etc.
too.
Yes.
Because there was a little bit of confusion when we got here about the time, because they closed at 10 and we got here about like 9:20, but with our waitress being new and extra slow, we didn't really get ordered till like 9:40 when we ordered.
Yeah, something like that. But we got our food. We're able to eat it, and they didn't rush us.
Right, but like she was confused. Somebody had told her that they were about to close, and we had just got our drinks. So then it was, well, are we going to eat or not? And the manager, he was nice. He told her to tell us, stay however long.
The other waitress had told her table that they were closing the kitchen early, apparently to cover up a mistake she had made with her food.
Yeah.
That's a little disconcerting, but not to do with our particular experience.
So it was nice to not be rushed out either.
So, I mean, here it is, 10:47. We just finished our meal, came to the car to do our review. We had a nice meal, delicious
we paid
meal.
At 10:32, so we only kept them open 32.
Yeah, they were only open 30, and they're still back there cleaning, so it's not like they had to stay absorbently long time for us or anything. But
we weren't those people.
All in all, I'd give it 4 out of 5 stars. What about you?
Like 3.5.
3.5. Yeah. See, she's rough. She was even rough to the little waitress girl.
I was not. I was as friendly as I could be. I was.
Go ahead and grab that orange. Yeah, that's what she told her.
I said we needed 2 cocktail sauces and to grab the orange.
Yeah.
There was nothing rude with what I said.
Like, if you could say, do your fucking job without saying, do your fucking job, that's what she said.
I don't feel that it was to that level that they claim, because that was not my intent behind it. It was, I was reminding her, grab the orange,
She did.
At work, you got to be assertive. You got to tell people, do whatever. But I didn't say it ugly.
The poor girl come up trembling with the orange to hand it to me.
Absolutely not.
My input would be that it was great food. The flavor and everything of the food was awesome. All of that was on point. The service was what was lacking.
But that's her being new.
Yeah, new girl, second day on the shift.
And
It may
she
be her
did-
second day serving overall. Who knows?
Yeah, because she seemed fairly young.
She was friendly.
baby
She
face.
just didn't understand the flow. Didn't come back and check when our drinks were needed to be refilled or bust the table in a timely manner.
And I feel like maybe it was her first time serving, because we ordered a boiled shrimp platter, which typically everybody knows that does not come with a side unless it's got like corn and shit in it. But she was asking what side we wanted in reference to like French fries or mashed potatoes or whatever. And so just the inexperience there would make me think and assume that maybe it's her first time being a waitress. But she was very friendly overall.
All in all, a good experience. I definitely come back. Would recommend people to come try it out.
Yeah, the food was
worth a
good.
visit. Not really overpriced. Clean place, delicious food. Hopefully, if you get our server that we had, she'll be more experienced by the time you come, and your service situation will be a little better than ours was. But overall, definitely worth the visit. That's all for now. Like and subscribe, please. As we say every time, please give us some requests of things you'd like us to try, and we'll be happy to review it for you. Till next time, this is Barbie and the Brute and the +1.